Thank you very much, Abhimanyu. It has been a great journey for me to be at this for the last 5 years. 5 years essentially has involved my studentship from 65 to 71, subsequently being on the faculty, starting with lecturer, moving to the Vice Chancellor position. It has been a very satisfying journey, fulfilling journey, and I can say I have grown at Pilani Campus. I have always received great respect from the students, also their affection and understanding. For this I am very much thankful to all the students who are alumni, who are currently studying, and I sincerely thank those people. I have essentially been practicing doing value system, and I have been talking about that to the students, a number of students. I am very happy that the students have received very well. I am highly satisfied with the achievements of the student group, beginning with My India, with Nirvan, and there are activities which have started in Pilani, like Sourabh, which is a BPO company, and many students are taking their own entrepreneurship, which is highly satisfying. I have also contributed very little bit in terms of creating a LKMHC foundation here for the benefit of especially instrumentation students. And having been a student here of these students, I will invite them to do this. This foundation also is great encouragement from the friends and alumni of any institution. They are great important role. An institute does well, they feel proud of the institute. I am very happy that the alumni of this institute are performing very well worldwide. Most of them are in many companies, many education institutions, entrepreneurs, highest order. Many walks of life you find good alumni being there. This is a very satisfying. The institute has embarked, as you know, on the Vision 2020 Mission 201 project, which essentially seeks all-round improvement, not only in Pilani, also in our campuses in Goa, Agrawal, and Dubai. And we are working to become one of the leading universities in the world. Now, these include essentially the academic programs in pedagogy, which essentially means alumni can also play a great role. Although somebody is doing a sabbatical, you can spend time in any of the campus office. You can teach courses, you can mentor students, you can do a number of things you can be there here. And also, if they are not able to come, to project them by a good example, where alumni have done really very welcome thing, particularly by addressing the students. This can also be used for the upliftment of the ongoing students. Also seek for benchmarking our curriculum, upgradation of curriculum, and ensure alumni who are in different walks of life, university system, in Western world, other places, and play a very important role in terms of the research and consultancy remains the first area of the institute. Right from the year 2005-06, research funding from the government organizations will increase. And many active research areas are there. And still there is a scope of identifying newer areas in which alumni also can promote a lot of activities. They can essentially promote students groups who want to enter into research by creating research funding, by creating newer avenues where they can participate, particularly in the area of this. And our students, wherever they have gone, they have performed very well. The other important area is essentially in the Mission 2012 about the people, whether it's the faculty members, whether it's the non-teaching staff. We want to raise the caliber of all the people essentially, which means a massive input can be there in terms of establishing training programs, the accreditation programs of these people, in which according to me, alumni can also play a great part. In all these areas, starting with academic program and like pedagogy, research and consultancy, people, I think there can be a massive input from the alumni worldwide, where they can establish shares, where they can create infrastructure in terms of research laboratories, particular names and all that, niche areas. Also spend time at any of the BITS campuses in Jerusalem. The other thrust area has been in terms of improvement of infrastructure and facilities. We at Pilani are almost 60 years old. This infrastructure requires our relations, which we are undertaking. Students can also play in this particular aspect of the role here by establishing facilities in their own batch name or other names, particularly like games field, like new hospitals, new facilities. This is very, very important. Also, we are working in terms of improvement of university administration, which essentially looks for ERP and business intelligence systems in development. Again, here I find a lot of BITSians are very high positions. They can also do great things in this direction for people. And third thing is basically campus life, in which we want to improve the campus life, both the students, faculty, non-teaching staff. And this can be in terms of creating new avenues, children's parks, in terms of other facilities for staff, in terms of facilities which can be in terms of, let us say, hostel, common room improvement, where I think everybody feels encouraged by the environment. The ambience should be really world class for the students. I have really cherished my tenure here of last 40 years as a faculty, and association with these students has been really always very, very encouraging. And student cooperation, both alumni and existing leadership of the students, I think have shown a great understanding of the BITS system and where we want to go. I am sure this institute has a great future, and the new incumbent, Dr. B.N. Jain, who comes from IIT Delhi, I think is a very learned person. Under his leadership and also the present leadership of the institute, Dr. Agrawal, who is the director of the Pilani Campus, Dr. Raman, who is the director of the BITSAA Campus, Dr. Agrawal Campus Director, Dr. R.K. Mittal, who moved to Dubai, the director of the Dubai Campus. The institute has a great future. I seek participation of all the alumni of the institute, and I'd like to thank them from the core of my heart for their involvement in the institute and for their affection and respect they have shown towards me. I will cherish the memories being for all these years, different batches. I will not remember all the people, but certainly I am sure the kind of involvement they show wherever I go, the kind of concern they show for BITS is a great symbol that BITS will stand high one day, and alumni will be further proud of the BITS and the BITS system. I convey my heart and gratitude for the students, for the alumni, all the well-wishers of the institute. I have my parting message, and I can wish them all good luck.